What's up, YouTube family? It is hotter than a trash can in the ghettos of Cleveland at night with a bunch of niggas singing around it. Um, let's talk about what people always gotta spend time around people, man. Some of y'all people be like, I see y'all posting on social media asking, where the party at? You know, who's kicking it? Who can I pull up on? This and that, man. Like, I can't, like I said, I can't speak for women or how to become an ideal woman. But for a man, you got to embrace spending time alone. In order to be a real man, you really got to spend time alone. You got to figure out who the fuck you are. You got to develop your own character, your own personality, things like that. You got to find out what your purpose is. You got to find your purpose. You got to embrace your purpose, and you got to live your purpose. When you always around other people, you're always going to be constantly being influenced by other people. Just like I said in one of my other videos here recently, you being influenced by other people's subconscious. It was my mushroom video. So you can't always be around people just in general. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your mom. I don't care if it's your girlfriend. Shit, even your own kids, like as a father, yeah, you got to be around your kids to raise your kids. But I mean, man, there's that time where you got to just be by yourself. That's the time you work on your craft, the time you work on your fitness. Keep on improving your diet and improving your thoughts, the way you speak, the way you think, the way you act, just who you are as a man in this world. You have to develop that, man. Being a man, see, women become women just by growing up, She's a little girl, she goes through puberty, she gets older, she gets titties and shit. Now she's grown. And you know what I'm saying? She's a woman. That's what a man, it don't work like that. You don't just become a little boy and then you grow up, you hit puberty and like now you're 25, so now you're a man. No. You really don't become a man till you about in your 30s and 40s. That's just a fact, man. Men, we age like wine because it takes us time to develop. You know what I mean? Women, they say they mature faster. They physically mature faster, but they never fully mature mentally. I'm sorry to say that. Or maybe they don't mature emotionally, I would say. It depends. Just depends on how you was raised and who you are. But just to stay on topic, as a man, you have to spend time alone. Like I said, y'all, most of the world is fucked up. This is just the reality. The majority of the world is fucked up, and only a small few percentage of people are actually like on their shit. This is why only a small percentage of people have power. Whether they're good or bad. It's not about morals, whether you're evil or good. The bottom line, like even people like Bill Gates, people like the fucking president and whatever, the Illuminati or whoever, the fucking Freemasons, whoever you want to think of, anybody that's in power and having any type of power, whether they're good or bad, it's because they strive to be in that position. You know what I mean? Whether they was offered that position, like a fucking Kamala Harris or a Joe Biden, somebody who was just given that position without even really doing anything, just being a puppet. Even then, you have to agree to be that puppet. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like they don't just force people to play positions. Regardless of all the MK Ultra shit and all that, they don't just force people to play positions. People choose to want to be in those type of positions, whether they earn it or not. It's the principle is you earn. Where am I going? You gotta work towards being in a high position. You know what I'm saying? Only a few people are going to be in that high position because only a few people really want to be in that position. And most of all, only a few people are actually going to work to be in that type of position, if that makes sense. What was I about to say? There's positive people that you be around, of course. We always talk about that. Make sure your circle, you should have no type of fuckery in your circle. No type of bullshit ass people should be in your circle any fucking way. It should either be people that you're teaching because you care about them, like your kids or, your nephew or, just like just a good friend that you see has potential and has good character. It's people that you teach and then people that you learn from. Those are the only people that you should ever be around. People that you have a desire to teach or that you can learn something from. or benefit from in any type of way. Those are the only type of people you should ever be around. The reason I mentioned that most people are full of shit and only a few % of people are on point is because most likely when you're around people, you're going to be around the majority of those bullshit people, which is the majority of people in general. So you can't be around people that smoke weed, people that play video games all day. People, I mean, I'm not saying, you can't be around people that like smoke weed and shit, but you can't be around people that just constantly always smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? You can't be around people that's always drinking and doing shit. Don't hang around people that's doing any type of drugs and shit. Don't hang around bummy people who can't keep a job and who don't never have no money. Just shit like that. You're not judging people on their material, but you only gonna fuck with people that's trying. Man, listen, man, real men, we respect real men. You know what I'm saying? I help those that are helping themselves and those that I know will be willing to help me if I ever needed their help. So all this shit, like this is a feminine thing, man. Being around people, like women, they need company. That's why they always gotta have a cat or a dog or a fucking goldfish or a dildo or something. They always gotta have some type of pet or some type of something, some type of fucking companionship and shit like that, because their character, who they are, their nature is not to really develop their own real character. It's actually natural for a woman to attach herself to a high value man. We talked about this before. It's an evolutionary thing, whether you want to believe or not. That's just how women evolved to be that way. And we evolved to be independent leaders who people depend on us, and we choose who we want to provide for. That's what being a man is. In order to become a man, you have to take time to develop yourself, and you have to do it by yourself. Nobody else is going to develop you for you. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know what you want to be and who you want to be. I mean, you could tell me, I want to be a doctor or a lawyer, but motherfucker, only you really know what the fuck you want to be and how you want to be and what type of nigga you want to be and how you want people to perceive you. That's the key. You're the only one who is in control of that. You cannot do that being around other people. Fuck having other fucking influences. I don't have an analogy off the top of my head right now, but boy, I would love to give one right now. If one comes to me before I shut this video off in a couple minutes, then I'll be glad to share one. But in the meantime, I'm a subconsciously try to think of one while I'm still speaking. It's a very hard skill, but I can do it. Yeah, you don't want to always just be around other type of influence, man. You subconsciously. It's just kind of like meditation. When you meditate. Good analogy. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Here, I use a meditation analogy. Like when you meditate, you're not gonna have the fucking stereo blasting. You're not gonna have the TV on. You're not gonna have a bunch of kids running around playing and shit while you trying to meditate, because you can't concentrate. You close your eyes. The reason we close our eyes because you don't want to be distracted. There are like super high monks who know how to meditate with their eyes open, but it's hard to shut you have to, man, bruh. Like, nigga, part of meditating is just, it's kind of like non-concentrating. It's kind of like, it's like shutting off all your thoughts. It's like just existing without thinking. It's just being. That's what meditation really is when you're in the deep meditation. So, man, like, can you imagine not thinking of anything while you're like fucking looking at shit? Because, you're going to be thinking about whatever you're looking at. You're thinking about whatever you're hearing. But for the most part, bro, like on an average, like most people who meditate, who are beginning in the meditation, who haven't reached that mastery chakra level of monk mode, most of those people, you're gonna have to have the TV off. You gotta have your eyes closed. You want some quietness because you want your mind to be at peace. It's the same thing as trying to develop yourself. You want to be able to focus on you for a minute. Having people around is you're having noise, you're talking, whatever they're saying. If they're talking bullshit, you got to hear their bullshit. If somebody's in a bad mood, you can feed off that type of energy, just shit like that, y'all. So, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Oh, I want to wrap this up. I have heard some shit. I seen some shit on Facebook about some dad like holding his daughter and he's like kissing her on the lips. I didn't want to make a full video of this because I just feel like it's already just so much fuckery, and I don't think this one. I mean, this is a situation, but it's like I'm not gonna just point out this one situation. I'll do a whole video about like child molestation and incest and shit like that another day. But But it's not worth doing a whole video about this one particular meme or thing that went viral. But it's a picture of a little girl. I think she's like 10 or 11 something. She's kissing her dad on the lips, and she's holding the back of his head. And it's another one where he's like picking her up, kind of like just weird, you know, like she's too old to be hugged. And like this is my take on that, y'all. Just to give y'all a quick thing. Instead of making a whole video, I'm gonna give y'all like a little video plus a little bonus. This is just a little bonus piece for y'all, okay? So yeah, this is just some free material. Well, like all my material right now. But my opinion, y'all, that wasn't cool. I don't think it's okay to kiss your kids on the lips. I don't think parents and children should kiss each other on the lips. I think kissing on the lips is a very intimate thing. A lot of people in fucking Africa and Ethiopia do this kissing on the lips shit. You know, and I know it's not gay to them, but to me it's gay, and I will never engage it. I don't think it's cool. Not in my family. That's my thing on it. The way she was holding the back of his head, that was definitely not appropriate. I don't know the situation. I just know I don't think the dude looks like he's young. I'm not saying he's like incest with his daughter. I hope that's not the situation. But shit like that does go on, and that shit does need to be addressed, especially in the black community. And like I said, man, these kids need to be taught, man. You got kids out here having kids. That dude looks like a young nigga. I can tell he wearing skinny jeans and you know, he look like a young dumb nigga to me, honestly. But I said I don't know him, so I'm not gonna judge. But yeah, that was inappropriate. Then he took a picture like that. Not condone that. So just to wrap it up, because I have, you know, certain people that I have like talked to and shit, just conversating. We done had conversations about that, so it would have been wrong for me to just not share that with y'all. But yeah, y'all, shit, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll see y'all Monday. Peace.